Welcome to a fresh episode of As Seen. And with the fresh lockdowns and the fresh coronavirus variants, that ultimate question is starting to sneak up into our brains again. What is my purpose? What am I good at? And how am I going to be successful at it? I'm not a business coach, but I have seen so much on my journey. And I've seen some people flourish and others less so, and it has little to do with talent. I believe that there are a number of factors that we can all benefit from. Firstly, don't put yourself in a box. Us as women, we love to identify ourselves as something. We want to be great mothers. We want to be in beautiful, loving relationships. We want to be successful at work. We want to be popular. And I always find it really interesting how commercial events really feed this cycle. There's Valentine's Day, I feel loved. Mother's Day, I'm so special. International Women's Day, I have succeeded. Even your birthday, you end up counting the number of likes. How many people put comments? How many people reposted on their stories that it was my birthday? And the thing is, as long as you're funneling your energy into this sort of thing, you don't have any energy left to find your purpose. I say find your purpose because it's already inside you. It's not something that you need to establish or determine, it's something you're born with. It's almost like a muscle. And some muscles, if you exercise them, you can see them more clearly, but it's still there. I think one of the greatest misconceptions of finding your purpose is confusing it with what you enjoy doing. Just because you enjoy something, it doesn't mean it's your purpose. It could be a hobby. It could be your happy place. How many people do you know? You know, they're really good at working out, all of a sudden they decide that their purpose is to become a personal trainer. Or, someone's taken a really inspiring healing class and they feel better. And all of a sudden you want to be a healer. Or, you've had 3 kids, you're really good at the mothering experience, and all of a sudden you want to open up a children's store. And the thing is, that's not always the case. That's not necessarily where your purpose is. In order to find your purpose, you need to find your skill set. Your set of skills, the tools that you use in life, the things that you're good at, your character. And you're probably thinking, how am I going to find this, skill set? I've never worked a day in my life. The truth is, it has nothing to do with work. It has to do with your character. The easiest way to identify some of your skills is to listen to the questions that people ask you, to the compliments you get. I'm guessing they're all pretty much the same kind of feedback. And this helps you identify your skills. For example, I'll give you an example. I love to shop. This is not my purpose. It is a very expensive hobby. However, I am extremely resourceful while shopping. That's why I'm good at it. That's why I actually enjoy it, because I'm resourceful. So I find the right item at the right price. I compare them. I have a good memory. That's another skill. And I love to share. So my sharing is also something that is a skill. When people call me up, 9 times out of 10, it's if they want to ask me where they should buy this item or whether or not it's going to suit them. And it's because, again, I'm resourceful and I have a keen eye. The minute you can start identifying these skills, this is the secret sauce to your purpose. So, you're on your way to finding your purpose. But there's still something very important that we haven't talked about. And that is your contribution to society. Because ultimately, that's what your purpose is, giving. And what happens if you're giving something that they don't need? It's fruitless. It's a waste of everyone's time and energy. Even if you think that, but I'm going to do it with so much passion that people are just going to be flooding it in, or build it and they will come. Actually not. Really not. You know, these really amazing stories that you hear about, you know, people did it and everyone said no, and then people flocked in and they made so much money and everyone was so happy. It happens, just not enough. So I urge you to look for the gaps in your community and to contribute to them. At this point, you're probably thinking, so hang on a second, Suhad's been going on and on about this whole purpose thing, but she's never once mentioned the word joy or happiness. And it's because I believe that once you identify your purpose, and once you've identified the needs of your community, and you create something that is successful, that's where true joy comes. A lot of people want to do it the other way around. They have so much passion, they're so excited, they create this thing, and you know, and then it doesn't fly, and it's actually very, very disappointing. So I'm saying, think about it the other way around. Use your mind and use your intuition to identify what you need to do it and how you need to do it, and that's when success happens. And there is nothing more beautiful and joyful than being a success and giving back to your community in a healthy and loving way. So, one last thing, it doesn't always work out, so don't put yourself in a box. If it didn't work out, it's okay. Close that folder and start a new one. You are not a tree. Have a good one.